stretch is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there. I think you're a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But they'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever I see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And this returnable for Hill.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
And here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the Southpaw in his 3rd season at the wheel for the Fins. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he stopped immediately there. Emmanuel Agba there on the stop. And it's a defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just let it straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
He'll get it inside the 20.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Garoppolo now. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo, touchdown! Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown of the year.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. So the completion good for just 3. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver who's got 1 touchdown already in his first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo swings this one out wide for Pierce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Quick burst there, and nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
Like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. .6 the score after 1 right here. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Garoppolo got this into the hands of the tight end Jordan, and he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. It's a big task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? It always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. And tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Caught. It's Wilson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The Dolphins at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tua finding Gesicki there for Dolphin first. They'll try and run the option left side. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Only the 2 catches for this first season, both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Free kick out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. On the move past the 40. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Garoppolo looks to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them leveling up. They're trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Tua on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Collins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 44, Garoppolo. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Tua, the final shot before half. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, Mostert. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Setting the throw on first down is Tua. Going right back to Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll run right side with Mostert.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Got a man here. It's Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And that'll be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
From the 36, Garoppolo. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble on play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Such an art to dot. And now before we get to the extra point, remember, touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. We're taking a peek at whether or not those... So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. For the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me...
There he goes, left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo.
And the Texans have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Point after, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Dante Hightower.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And part of what's gotten him to 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Pierce. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team, because you've still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Claimed success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get it behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't...
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time. Back now in Miami. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
On the double.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he'll be out just a yard or Too shy of the 30. It's another first down. I'm going to be a gain of 21 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are right back in this football game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Evades him at the 10, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. They go again with Pierce. Oh, he's got a little, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. It was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Wilson snags it left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
6 yards left on second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That swung out to Mostert. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Two to throw again. He'll hit Mostert again here. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. Tua now on 1st down. It's a slant to Hill. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to the running game with Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Back to throw is Tua. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They got a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by a field goal. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
Hello?
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this
Oh, you
situation,
can just go home.
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of
You just
extra
come home.
steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. To throw is Garoppolo. And the comeback may stall It's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Fawcett. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Tagovailoa.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
To throw is Tua. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hurry!
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Open net is Waddle, complete.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something.